Yeah, make sure we got it on the third one right there. What's up, our metal stage? What's happening, man? Trying these things out here. Quick test. I'm supposed to be leaving, man, in a few minutes. I'm trying to see if I can pull this up on the laptop here. Let me see if I can pull it up here. There we go. I can try to see the comments a lot better. If it'll load up, I don't have to keep leaning forward looking at the phone, right? There we go. Boy, that's better. All right. Let's see. All right, warm it up. Hey, our metal state, Jim Guidry from the open road. That's what I'm about to do, man. Here in just a few minutes. Thank you, Jim. Mr. Rockin' Dave Byron is in the house. Shred on Joe. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, this is going to be quick, man. It's not going to be a real long thing. I just got my pedal boards all set up. I don't know if any of y'all, or I know y'all do, but some other people, I don't know if you follow me on Facebook. Just look up Joe Wentz on Facebook. I was putting some pictures of my little pedal boards I got fixed up now. So I'm sitting here testing them out, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'll take this one delay pedal off. That's dry right there with nothing. And let's use the Donner Yellow Fall slapback. Pretty nice, man. I like it. It's a pretty cool setup. Golly, my fingers are killing me, man. Let's see. Johnny Bean's in the house. What's going on, Johnny? How you doing, man? Randall Fisher. Dave Byron. Jim Guidry, get the fire extinguisher. Uh-oh. Jim, you crazy, man. Dave Byron might need more than one extinguisher. Nah, man, I'm just testing these pedals out, and it's just having fun. I've already been playing for a couple of hours, man, and I don't know about y'all, but when I sit there and play for a while, man, my fingertips get sore, and especially when I try to practice every day. And man, they're barking right now. That's for sure. That's for sure. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. This is probably gonna be maybe a quick live thing here. Going to be really fast. I just want trying these pedals out here and seeing how they do on the pedal board. Some chorus on it. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Bumble Best. Hey, man. He says, hello, finally caught a live show. Thank you for being here, man. It's going to be a fast one. I got to get ready to go to work. I just want to set this stuff up and give it a shot, man. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it very much. Am I running it through the Black Star, Mr. Byron? No, I'm going direct into my phone. No. Anytime you see me using the mic right here, whatever I'm going, everything's going direct. It's kind of a there's videos on my channel how I do it. God almighty, I can't even talk. To go direct into my phone. Remember when we was talking about using the roll and go mixer and how to go direct into your phone? That's what I'm doing. Yeah. It's exactly what I'm doing, my friend, and it's all about that audio, man. It's all about the audio. Thank you for the thumbs ups, too. Thank you very much, y'all. If you haven't hit that thumbs ups button yet, please, man, show some love. Hit the thumbs ups. On the replay, look in the links below. You'll see information for T-shirts and social media, music, all kind of stuff. Of course, this right here, what I'm doing is just a bunch of messing around, bunch of nonsense, just playing, trying to get the fingers going. So it's just a bunch of blabber is all it is. There's nothing to it. It's not making any sense, I know. But yes, Mr. Byron, that's what I'm doing here. The using the Go Mixer and using the iRig 2 out of that into the headphone jack of the phone. And see, I don't mind letting people know that. What's the big deal? Don't you dare tell anybody. Okay. Okay, man. But it's what helps with audio, right? It's all about that. Hey, man, when I first started out, I just used the microphone from my phone just like anybody else, But it helps, man, having decent audio, man. It helps, especially if somebody's like Jim Gizzard riding down the road, It probably sounds decent coming through with stereo or whatever, Johnny Bean, smoke's coming out of my phone. You crazy, Johnny. You ain't got no sense, man. Thank you there. Thank you, Miss. Was that Doe? Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Randall Fisher, I see smoke coming out. No, man. I wish. It's like I said, it's just a bunch of blabber, man. I'm just testing out these pedals and this pedal board but if you're familiar with my other project, Shambara and Wentz, man, we got some new stuff coming. I just got to work on my part. Jason's already sent me his tracks. I just haven't had time. I usually try to work on that on the weekend. There's Eddie right there from the first album, Van Halen. Look at Eddie, man, styling profiling with that original Stripe series. Badass son of a bitch. And let's see here. Dave Byron says, another example of an unsigned, hard-working guitarist kicking major ass. Thank you, Mr. Byron. Yeah, I signed or unsigned, whatever. Shoot, man. I realized that wasn't going to happen 20-something years ago. But, to me, it's not about, I'll tell you this, Mr. Byron, right now, that's a good point. But for me, it's not about being signed or anything. It's just about having fun and making music, man. This is the only platform I can use to reach anybody, and I haven't done a live video in a while. I've been working on other things, trying to get that done too. Excuse me, but it's a lot of fun, man. I just love to play. I love to put videos up, collaboration videos, whether it be with Jason or Jim or Center or Adam, whoever. I just love making music. It's a beautiful thing, man. Bumblebest says, I didn't even get a notification. Just happened to see that you were on the air by the name. Wow. Oh, that's weird, man. Hit that bell notification if you haven't already. Maybe you already have. I mean, there's some people that tell me they do hit the bell and they still don't get a notification, which that happens on my end too with certain channels. You know, it does, man. I'm like, well, I didn't get a notification. And then sometimes it'll happen. Sometimes it doesn't. But Dave Byron says, that's right. You did say that, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, it would be. I watched a video last night of a fella. He was funny as hell. He reminded me of Jim Carrey with kind of a beard. He's a drummer. I can't remember the channel name, but he was talking about how much money he made in the past 5 years, and he went year by year. And man, he wasn't making crap. He was a damn good drummer too, man, but he wasn't making that much money at all. You know, I think by his 5th year, he made what was it? Right at 40,000 or 35,000, something like that. I was like, good God Almighty! But in his words, you know, I'm paraphrasing. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said, you know, to me, getting, you know, rewards not only a little bit financially, but being able to go places that I never would have got to go to, jamming with people that I never would have got to jam with. You know, it depends on your perspective, man, how you look at it. You know, but he's single. He doesn't have any kids. You know, he's in Nashville. You know, you have to relocate, man, if you want to try to make it. But me, I can't. I'm not in that position, man. I'm happy with my life, and you know, I work blue collar for a living, and that's just the way it is, man. You know, but I love to play. As long as I can play and make music, that's all that matters to me. It doesn't matter if 5 people hear it or 5,000. You know, it's all the same. Let me get back to the chat. Mark Fun Jones. Hey, man, how are you, buddy? Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for subscribing. Mark Fun Jones, man. Y'all check out Mark Fun Jones if you want some cool art. He's a really nice guy, too, man. Super nice dude. Thank you, Mark, for being here, man. Johnny Bean, I got one. You got what now? One of these shirts. I'm not sure what he's referring to. Put what you're talking about in the sentence, Mr. Bean, please. Now go sit in the back of the class. Mr. Jones says, no one ever gets notifications for my show. I'm just lucky to get the views I get. Hey, man, I feel you, brother. I know what you're saying, man. I don't know what's up with YouTube, man. I don't know if they've ever going to fix those glitches or what. I have no idea. Yes, Mr. Fisher, YouTube slacks sometimes. You ain't kidding, man. Golly. It's amazing. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. It's amazing how you can do a Facebook live video. I've done it before. There's some people in here that's been on there when I was live on Facebook. Excuse me. And I did a whole live video driving home from work. I got a thing in my truck where I can put my phone on the front windshield so I don't have to hold my phone, phone cradle or whatever. And I did a whole live video, and I did it as a test, really, to see how it would hold up going through the back roads and all that. And I went all the way from work to home, an hour drive, and it never dropped once. Try that with YouTube Live and see what happens. I'll sit right here, and it'll drop 5 times. I'm like, what the hell, man? So with all the money YouTube and Google's got, there seems like they could fix that. If Facebook can do it, why can't YouTube Live, go without dropping so many times? That's what confuses me. Nothing against YouTube, but it's just like, damn, man. I pay for YouTube Red too. I'm a damn customer. Fix my stuff, man. Come on. Come on now. Come on, YouTube. Dave Byron chimes in. I agree, Joe, 1,000%. To me, this is making it happen with good friends, enjoying great music. That's right, Mr. Byron. Yeah, y'all check out Dave Byron's channel too, man. You want to talk about that dude, man. Holy crap. He's got it going on, man. Classical, flamenco, rock and roll, you name it, man. That's shit. He's awesome, man. Dave Byron, man. Hey, huge respect, man. Huge respect for Mr. Byron. Awesome player, man. Bumbless says, weird that YouTubers are making just as much as some stars. Oh, yeah. Oh, the big YouTubers? Man, isn't that something? That's crazy, man. Wow. Yeah, it is pretty wild. But when you get in that, in my opinion, just for me talking, when you get in that area, you really have to watch your P's and Q's, man. You know, you really have to be careful because people. I've seen stuff on here on YouTube where it says YouTubers, YouTube stars that crash their career in a matter of seconds or something. And I was like, oh my God. But the stuff they did was stupid. I was like, why would you even do that? You know, I guess they're trying to push the envelope because they've done what they've set out to do. And they're trying to think of the next thing to do. And they go to the extreme and they just end up, it backfires on them, you know. That's why it's best to just be yourself, man. Be yourself. Don't try to put up a front. Just be yourself. Have a good time. And treat people with respect. You know, I'm so thankful y'all are here, you know. Taking the time out of your day to look at my goofy ass, you know. I appreciate it, man. Very much. Mark Fun Jones, he said, hey, I'm in Nashville. Oh. That's Graceland. What am I talking about? Hey, Mark, that's awesome. Yes, you are. And I remember Jason, was it last year? He made that, 10-hour trip? Or probably longer than that to come see you for a few days. And y'all did some painting live on Facebook. I think that was last year or last summer, if I'm not mistaken. That was awesome, man. That was cool, man. How many paintings do you have, Mark? You got, 1,000 down there in your art room? God almighty, man. Man, these comments are flying past here. Let me see if I can thank y'all for being here. Oh, Johnny says, I got the notice when you went live. Okay, thank you, Johnny. I wasn't sure what you was talking about. I get notifications when I go live myself. Oh, for yourself? That has happened a couple of times on me, and I was like, why am I getting a notification? How do you subscribe to yourself? You can't do that, and why would you? That's kind of redundant, isn't it? That makes no sense. Okay, let me see now. JJ's House of Jams. What's up, Jaden James? How are you, man? I hope you're doing okay. Jaden James, another cool dude, man. Everybody here is cool. Is Dry Heat in the house? There he is, Dry Heat 480. Hey, Joe and everyone, what's up? Dry Heat. How are you doing, Dry Heat? Dave Byron, thanks, Joe. I have huge respect for you too. It's all a gift from God. Always respect others. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Byron. Yeah, man, absolutely. Mark Fun Jones, yep, time flies, he says. Yeah, that was last year, though, right, Mr. Jones? Mark Fun Jones, thousands of paintings. I've painted every day since August 1st, 2014. God almighty. See, that's like what we like to do. I like to try to play every day. And, man, I had piles of CDs over here of songs that I've done years and years, probably, oh my God, 20 years ago. I don't know they're somewhere. I can't imagine what all that stuff sounds like. It's pretty wild to go back and listen to that stuff, to hear yourself progress as a player, you know. Well, I hope it progresses. Probably not in my case. Probably sounds worse. What are you trying to play? Mary Had a Little Lamb. Oh, is that what that shit was? Go back to the woodshed. Oh, man. Sean Zimmerman, how are you, sir? Thank you for being here. Uh-oh. There's my man, Adam EVH. Subscribe to Adam EVH, man. Cool dude. Awesome. Freaking awesome player, man. He's still sending me clips of him doing, what was that? You sent me last week, Adam, Run Around, the intro and all that, to Run Around. Holy shit, man. Why don't you put this on your channel? I don't understand it. Dave Byron, talk to Adam EVH, man. Somebody needs to talk some sense into him. That he can effing play his ass off. I think Jim Guidry is getting ready to put up he's got some new videos coming out too. We've all been waiting on that. So Jim Guidry, man, we're waiting. Nah, get him out there when you can, man. We love watching him. We love watching all you guys here. Sean Zimmerman says, hey, how's everyone Doing fine, sir. Thank you. Dry heat. Do I get an intro? Yes, sir, you do. Let's see. Get my How's that, man? Dry heat. All right, brother. Oh, you are Adam EVH. He's going to put some stuff up on his channel at some point. I'm not trying to, Adam, I'm not trying to call you out or nothing like that, man. Don't be pissed off at me. But, dude, you are a fantastic guitar player, man. I mean, really, you should share that. I mean, it is amazing. Dave, Byron, Mr. Byron. I'm telling you, man, he is really good. I mean, he's not good. He's fucking phenomenal in my opinion. But yeah, that's what's fun about this platform, man. You know, you can get on here and talk to friends, play some music, no matter if it's crappy, you know. See, that was half-assed, you know, but still fun to do. Still fun to do. Ben Coombs in the house. He says, howdy, y'all. How are you doing, Mr. Coombs? How are you, sir? Thank you for being here. Randall Fisher says, yeah, I would love to hear and see Adam. I don't know about seeing him. He's camera shy as hell. But baby steps, man. Hopefully he'll put some stuff on his channel that you can check it out. He's got the EVH cabinet, the head. He's got the whole pedal board. He's got everything like Eddie had off the Carnal Knowledge album. I mean, he's got that tone down. I mean, to a T. Adam EVH he's done his homework, man. So he's just kind of been in the dark. I don't know. I mean, I think it's time to bring it to light a little bit. It's just awesome. Let's see. There you go. Jaden says, Adam, do some shredding tips. There you go. Yeah, something. It does, you know. Adam, I can't teach anyone anything. It's like the blind leading the blind. You see? You see what I'm saying? He shoots himself down before he can even get out of the gate. You know, so. But all in all, it's up to Adam, whatever he wants to do, man, whatever he's comfortable with. But let me ask y'all this real quick before we sign off. How long we been on here? Holy shit, been over 30 minutes. I get ready to wrap this up. Real quick, I'd love to get your comments on this right here. Are y'all familiar with the Richie Blackmore and Joe Satriani thing? I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 videos about it. Not really, a lot of people are saying a lot about this, but are y'all familiar with that story the past few days about how Richie Blackmore, he kind of shot down Satch, not so much Steve Morris, but he kind of shot down Satch, man, and I couldn't believe that. He said Satriani is a brilliant player, but he's too polished, and he plays all the perfect notes all the time, and he's not searching for notes like Hendrix did. So if you're not searching for notes, in other words, if you're not effing up, which, hell, I do that all the time, then you're not really a great player. That's how I took it. Are y'all familiar with this story? Anybody? 802 Blues. How are you, sir? Bumble says yes. He says he is familiar with the story. Dave Byron says yes. Bumble S says, I think he means mechanical like Petrucci. Yeah, in the words of, well, I can't quote Mr. Blackmore's. I can't remember what he said word for word, but he said he likes to hear blues players and stuff, which is cool. I mean, those are two different types. To me, those are two totally different types of guitar players. You know, you got Blackmore with his old school stuff, which is great, and Satch with his more updated stuff, which Satriani was always one of my main influences on guitar, man. I love Satriani, man. I've seen him live twice, you know. So when I heard Mr. Blackmore say that, I was kind of like, he says he's a brilliant player, but at the same time, he's kind of, you know, throwing crap at him. You know, I was like, damn, come on, man, really? That just blew my mind. And of course, Satriani, he took it with class, man. He said, you know, I always try to look for the good in people, the positive, and focus on that. He goes, of course, what Mr. Blackmore said is going to hurt because I look up to him. I've always had as a that is just horrible. That's like going up to one of your heroes and saying, hey, how are you doing? And they just look at you and go, turn around and walk off. You know, it's like, the hell? So, I don't know. I just thought that was crazy, man. Randall Fisher says, yeah, I seen that, Joe. Yeah, that blew my mind right there, boy. Ben Coombs, yeah, his birthday was yesterday, and Ben Coombs put on Facebook, ready for the hangout. And I was like, God almighty. He had, I think, moonshine and beer and everything. I think he had a party. Hungover, he says. Oh, God. I hope you get the feeling better quick, man. All right. See? You see how YouTube does, man? You just drop right off the bat. Yeah, I haven't seen that video, 802 Blues, where Marty Friedman said he'd rather chew glass and listen to Hendrix. I'm not sure if that's just clickbait or what. I haven't seen it. Came up on my feed, but I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know what all that's about. 802 says, good, Joe. How are you? I'm doing okay, man. Getting ready to jet out of here. I got to get to work. Today's my last day of work for the week. I'm taking tomorrow off. So, Bumble S says, blues is off the cuff playing like Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yes. SRV. Phenomenal, right? Marty Dave Byron says, yeah, he heard that Marty Friedman say that about Hendrix. I hope he doesn't really mean that, because, man, Hendrix, man, come on, man. You know, damn, if it wasn't for Jimmy, we wouldn't have who we have today, I don't think. Brincy rocks. Oh, God. Brincy rocks tonight on ABC. Now, what's up, Brent? How are you, man? Ben Coombs, it's a long day at work. I bet it is. Oh, can I help you? Everything's in slow motion, and people come in and whisper, hey, how are you? Don't say that. Oh, Ben, as long as you had a good time and you're safe, that's all that matters, brother, right? Man. 802 Blues, lucky you. Have a good last day. Rock on. Thank you, 802. Yeah, I took vacation a couple weeks ago, man. They kind of shafted me out of a day. I was supposed to get paid for 5 days. Only got paid for 4. I said, nah, I'm going to get my day, so I'm taking tomorrow off. Anyway, I ain't ready to get out of here. Man, it is 3 o'clock. Holy crap. Thank y'all very much for watching. I appreciate it, man. Be safe, everybody. If you're watching on the replay, please hit that subscribe button. And here's another video for you. God bless y'all. Take care. Peace out. Bye-bye.